it is Connie here, and in today's video I am going to be doing my first official pregnancy vlog. I am about 9 weeks pregnant, 9 weeks and a few days, and instead of talking about the 9th week is not over for me, so I'm actually gonna do a recap of pregnancy weeks 6, 7, and 8. I know that's a lot of weeks, but I promise I will go through it very quickly for you. I would have made pregnancy vlogs individually for those weeks, but honestly, I could not do it. It would take every ounce of energy for me to set up the camera and get ready and everything. I mean, just putting on my makeup, which is something that I do every single day without fail. Putting on my makeup the last few weeks is such a draining thing to do. And so, yeah, and when you feel that bad, you just don't want to be on camera, and it's just too much energy. So, so today is the first day that I'm actually feeling okay. And so, yeah, I actually was inspired to make a video and decided that this would be my first sort of pregnancy vlog, except for the fact that I'm just going to do a recap of week 6, 7, and 8. So, so at around week 6, right at the start of week 6 is when I started to feel morning sickness, and it was kind of gradual in the sense of how bad I felt. It was like a progression, and the more days that passed, the worse I felt. So it's just sort of like nausea mixed in with like a sick to your stomach kind of feeling, and then on top of that, vomiting, which started happening around week 7, and it's just all day, every day. I mean, it's funny how they call it morning sickness because it's not just in the morning. Recently for me, my morning sickness is worse at night. But the past, weeks 6, 7, and 8, it was pretty much all day, every day. And I don't know, I just feel like being pregnant is like, it's the most difficult thing that I've ever gone through, just physically and emotionally. Very, very challenging. When you feel that bad, you feel that horrible, you don't want to do anything, you don't want to talk to anybody, you don't want to go anywhere, you don't want to do anything. You have no energy, and no foods are appetizing. Like, I'm the type of person that I really love and enjoy food. I love to eat, and being pregnant, it's like you don't have an appetite and you don't crave foods, you can't enjoy foods, and that was kind of hard for me. I think pregnancy is really kicking my arse in that sense that you just feel like you're not in your body. It's like living in an alternate reality or something. And I just remember, like, last week I was like practically crying because you just feel so horrible, and I was telling my husband, I'm like, I just want to feel like myself again, and I know it sounds like I'm complaining, but I'm really just trying to, amidst feeling bad and all that, I know that in the end it's going to be worth it, and I'm trying to keep my mind on the end goal, which is to, have a healthy delivery and to hold my baby in my arms. And I know that's going to happen, like, at the end of the year, because my estimated due date, according to my fertility doctor, is Christmas of this year, which is really interesting because my husband's birthday is on Christmas Eve. So, and of course, since it's my first baby and everything, I don't think, the baby always arrives exactly on the due date. So I am expecting it to be a few weeks earlier or a few weeks after that. So who knows how it's gonna go, but yeah. Anyways, so going back to the morning sickness and all that, and that's just one of the symptoms that I had. I'm also feeling very fatigued, very low energy, loss of appetite, nothing's appealing, so I literally have to force feed myself something every few hours just to keep something in my stomach, because of course, you know, nausea, it's so much worse if you are on an empty stomach and you haven't eaten anything. So I've been trying to just nibble on crackers. Sometimes I'll have a cereal and fruits. I've been liking really high water, like juicy type fruits like watermelon, oranges and mangoes. Those are the main three sort of fruits that I really like, you know, and am able to keep down most of the time. And but the vomiting is not fun, especially when you have the type of vomiting that you're hurling, like literally you're over the toilet and it's just convulsing so much that at certain points I feel like I can't breathe, and I can just feel my face getting really red and I feel like I'm about to choke. Those types of vomits are not fun. I know this is really gross, but yeah, I would have those on occasion, and then other times I'll eat something and then afterwards I'll feel queasy and I'll just have a blah, and you know, a little thing would come out and then I'll be done and I won't be like, you know, over the toilet like hurling. So it goes off and on. I definitely noticed that I can't stand hot or confined spaces. Normally I like warm, and when I get into a car or something, I immediately have to turn down the windows so I can get fresh air. I noticed that I've been really enjoying fresh air. The other thing I noticed is my sleep patterns have changed. I do get up in the middle of the night frequently to go pee, but I also wake up like on the dot, like at 5:30 a.m. or at 6 a.m. and I notice that once I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. So once I wake up, I'm starting to like now think about food and stuff like that. So I have to get something in my stomach, and then I go back to bed and I'll fall asleep again for another couple of hours. So I've been doing that for a couple of days now. I don't really like it that much. I like to just have a full night of sleep and, you know, get up and, you know, go about the rest of my day instead of getting up early, eating something and then going back to bed. So I don't like that. I also noticed a weird taste in my mouth. I've read that a lot of women call it a metallic taste in your mouth, but I'm not sure if it tastes like metal. It's more like my tongue just has a consistent aftertaste of something, like whether it's something that I just ate or just drank, it'll just sit on my tongue. And so I noticed that I'd have to scrape my tongue a lot. It's kind of gross. Being pregnant is not fun. I know there's women that they just like love being pregnant and oh my god, it's a beautiful thing. I'm not like that. I seriously told my husband, I'm like, I don't know if I can do this again. So yeah, pregnancy is probably the most challenging thing I've ever done, and I'm just glad that the first trimester is almost over for me, and I'm just really looking forward to the day that I'm gonna start feeling better. So that's pretty much what my week 6, 7, and 8 look like. Definitely going through a lot of changes in my body. I mean, it's still so surreal to me to think that there is a little life inside. There's a little tiny body with a beating heart, and it's just amazing and incredible, and it makes me look at God and life and everything in such a different way, you know. So yeah, all of that. So it's pretty remarkable, this whole, you know, conception and, you know, the miracle of life and all of that. So anyways, so that's pretty much my recap of weeks 6, 7, and 8. I hope you guys enjoyed this pregnancy vlog. Leave a comment below and let me know how you guys combat like morning sickness and nausea and like things that have helped you. I've invested in like the C-band things. I don't know if they really work, but I've been doing, you know, certain things like sucking on peppermint candies and all that, and, you know, eating ginger chews, but I really don't know if all that works. So let me know what has worked for you in the comments below. I'd love to hear about it, because I still am feeling very queasy and nauseous, and So yeah, thanks for listening, and to all the other ladies out there who are still trying for your baby, don't give up hope, don't get down. I know that's easier said than done. I've been there, I know exactly how you feel, and just keep positive, keep being encouraged, and do things that make you feel good and make you feel happy. So, and pray. So thanks for listening, and I will catch you in the next video.